Get any pizza with any topping.
What up, what up, what up? All right. Break away from that 9 to 5. I don't know if you was able to hear that audio, but that was Letting Go by the artist Clara Kent, or Clara Kent, CLARAKEN I'm sorry. So with that being said, we already did the collective week ahead tarot reading. This evening I will be uploading the financial and the love separately, but on the beginning of the last live with the week ahead thumbnail, I did have the collective week ahead reading. So you could take the week ahead reading that you get here with me today right now, and you can also take the one that you get individually and kind of smash them together. So I think Joanna, it was first. Are you still here, Joanna? How you doing today? Let's play that Clara Can't Letting Go back. I like that song. It's a little short. I was hoping for a little bit more, but you know. I see we got a couple people in the chat. Peace, love, health, and wealth, y'all. Double tap that screen, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, donate to reciprocate. Please remember that everything that you donate goes directly to food, shelter, and water. All right. So we're going to start off this week ahead reading for Lydia Joanna with a vibe, what I like to call the vibe of the week, okay? So, apologies is the vibe of the week. Forgiveness, returns, and sorries. All right. So, intuitively, what I'm picking up on is that it's time to do some letting go. And it's funny because I'm trying to replay that letting go song and it's not letting me play it. But here, in this song, she talks about letting go of old pain, old hurt. Sometimes it's definitely worth apologizing to yourself. Um, let's get some clarity on this card really quick. No, okay, Four of Cups is here. Five of Cups is here. Okay. Excuse me 1 second. She said, okay, so give me 1 second. Let me shuffle up and get best course of action. You still here, Joanna? Ooh, that girl is singing. Yeah, so looking at the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups, we got some internal things that it's time to let go of. Let's see what the best course of action is. We're gonna do two cards. We're gonna do one tarot card, and then we're gonna get to a spirit animal oracle card to kind of give us a clear picture. All right. All right. So I got the first best course of action. Is going to be the Death card. So it's time to put the situation and circumstance to an end. All right. We got the Death card here. Okay. Nice. Okay. Starting to get a clear picture here of what's going on. Okay, so the theme of the week is the apology card. It says, all right, hold on 1 second. I need to get some drink 444. Okay, so we got the apology card for the theme of the week. It says forgiveness, return, and sorry. We got, and how I'm interpreting this is that it might be time for you to forgive yourself for the things that you didn't know at the time, and slowly return to yourself. But we're gonna look a little bit deeper, okay? So for I'll ask for clarity, and we got two cards for clarity on the apology card. It's the Four of Cups and the Five of Cups. So how I'm interpreting that so far is that we've done a lot of inner work, and we're starting to realize some of the things that we might consider to be flaws or whatever. But the Five of Cups is saying that we might be getting hung up on those things, okay, on the healing journey. So the best course of action, we're going to have the Death card, and then we got the spirit animal oracle card, Dolphin. It's the number 8. It says, be playful and seek fun in life. All right, look at that beautiful dolphin card right there. Beautiful card. I love it. I really, really like this deck, y'all. I really like this deck. 444, she came in right on time. Okay, so she said I always do. So I'm starting to get a clearer picture now. The energy for this week surrounds forgiveness, self-compassion. Spirit is asking us to recognize where we've been carrying guilt, regret, shame, harsh judgment to ourselves. Okay, so this reading is going to be internal, not external. Oftentimes we hold on to mistakes or choices we made when we didn't know any better. This week, the theme is about releasing that weight and returning to ourselves. We're going to be softer, freer, and more whole. The deepest apology isn't always to others. Sometimes it's about forgiving ourselves so we can finally move forward. Okay? The Four of Cups and the Five of Cups as clarity cards. Uh, the Four of Cups could represent emotional discontent or a sense of something missing, unquote. It points to moments where we feel disconnected from joy or overlook opportunities because our focus is elsewhere. The Five of Cups highlights regret, sorrow, and even dwelling on the things that went wrong instead of moving forward to things that's right. This is actually for Johannesburg, but I'm happy it resonate with you. So, Joanna, together these cards clarify the part of our healing journey that has involved recognizing our flaws and disappointments. Yet, Spirit is saying that we may be too focused on what lack or what we think we've lost, rather than appreciating the growth and strength we've gained through the process. Raku, Raku, Raku. Best course of action. We got the death card. Okay. So 1 plus 3 equals 4. Remember, this is a major arcana card. So this is a card that's going to carry energy in your life over a longer period of time. No matter if it's going to be slow and gradual or fast and hard, this is going to be a very dominant, prominent energy. Okay. So the number 4, 1 plus 3 equals the number 4. The number 13 is seen as an unlucky number, but that's one of the divine feminine numbers, okay? So never be afraid of the number 13. When you add 1 plus 3 together, you get 4. That's balance and stability. That's law and order. That's peace, love, health, and wealth. That's the 4 elements that we must balance to truly be in tune with the fifth. And the number 4 also represents the heart chakra as well, okay? So with that being said, the death card is not an ending in a. Can y'all hear me? My phone was ringing. I need to know if y'all can hear me. Can you hit me on the ones and twos? I said I'm hungry like Scooby Doo. Okay. So Johannesburg, are you here? Because I don't like reading to logs. I like reading to people who's active. Okay, all right. So far, what I know about you, it seems like these cars is really hitting home. Um, Let me know what you think about the cars so far before I continue, because I don't want to just read. I want to make sure we hitting spots. Pause. Right, not sexually, but I just want to say like I want to making sure that we hitting the spots so we can do more than just feel good. I want to make progress. You know what I'm saying? In one's life. I don't want to just read just so you can feel good. What's up, Jocelyn? How you doing? So is there any synchronicities? Is it reading the energy right? It relates a little bit. So um I think it relates a lot because I didn't see much, but based off of your last well, I don't know if it's your last upload, but I know I seen a title that said my shadow self or something like that. And so when you dealing with your shadow self or your hidden self or the part of yourself that don't get much attention, then I think that this reading is definitely going to be for you. Okay. Again, remember, spirit calls for transformation. A death card is not the ending of life in a sense, but maybe an old version of life or reality, right? It's going to give space to a rebirthing moment. Okay, so this week you are going to be reborn in the name of white Jesus, right? Letting the old self die so that the new self can rise. This week, the best course of action is to shed the old stories of guilt, shame, or regret and embrace the transformation that healing has made possible. Okay, so your bonus card is the Dolphin card, the number 8 card. So the Dolphin reminds us to be playful, to seek joy, and awaken fun in life. Healing doesn't always have to be heavy, hard work. Sometimes the medicine is in the laughter, community, or just plain simple lightheartedness. Okay, so tap into some lightheartedness this week. So let me go to the book. Let me get a little bit more information about this dolphin for you really quick before I close out, okay? So remember, we are in the best course of action area of the reading, okay? So just to summarize the reading with the dolphin, when you receive the message of the dolphin, it is an invitation to live life with joy, with lightness, and with happiness. It reminds you that it reminds you to embrace fun and carefreeness, to follow your creativity, and to cultivate meaningful connections with others. The dolphin guides you to live each day with gratitude and to celebrate the beauty and miracle of life. All right. So woven together, Spirit is saying, let the old version of you fall away and return to the lightness of your soul. All right. It's okay to dream. It's okay to go after your ambitions. Okay. And it's not always going to be easy. So we got to take this one day at a time. Okay. Actually, really, when you on a healing journey, it's really one moment at a time. All right. So don't be upset if one moment isn't perfect, because not all moments are meant to be perfect. It's how well we can get in between the bad moments, how well we can recover from the bad moments. Okay. So by combining the deep release of the death card and the playful uplifting energy of the dolphin, we're reminded that true healing isn't only about letting go, but it's also about rediscovering joy. Okay? This week spirit is guiding you to forgive yourself, to forgive others, to release regrets, and to embrace the new you that's on the horizon, right? Don't get stuck staring at what went wrong or what we lost. Instead, honor how far you have come, right? Transformation is here for you, right? Transformation is here. Type I am transformed if you can hear my voice right now. And with this transformation comes an invitation. And this invitation is going to be to a life of joy, to a life of play and a life of freedom. All right. So with that being said, I will leave the floor open if you got any questions, comments, or concerns. But I will go ahead and start shuffling the cards up. All right. So I think Jocelyn was next. So that's your affirmation for this week, okay? Even when your reality doesn't make sense, or even when reality doesn't correlate with the life you want to live, you got to keep affirming it, right? Just like, we can focus our attention on other things. We can focus our attention on positive things. And the best way to overcome negative things is to tap into optimism. You know what? I had shitty parents, right? You know what? I've suffered from addiction. I've been through all of this stuff, but I'm optimistic that the future is better. And I'm speaking from myself. I've been through a lot of stuff, man. I used to be an alcoholic. I used to do all kinds of stuff, man, and I'm here pushing forward. And it's hard. Even right now, it's hard, right? Shit, especially me being a content creator, I got to give so much, and I deal with a lot of stuff, and I know it's going to pay off one day, but, I just got to keep pushing right now. All right. So there is no Jocelyn. All right. So is there anybody else who would like a read? And I wish a nigga would like a tree in this bed. Double tap that screen, y'all. Come on, get them likes up. We already up to 11. Can we get to 12, 13 likes? Double tap that screen. I bet y'all if I had a BBL, y'all would double tap that screen. Yeah, I bet y'all if I had that in them gray sweatpants, that $5 foot long in them gray sweatpants, y'all would double tap that screen. Come on, y'all, what's up? 5 people? Thank you for the 12. All right, you know what? For some reason, I'm called to go back to the Spirit Animal Oracle cards for you. So I'm gonna go straight to the Spirit Animal Oracle for you, Jocelyn. All right. Oh, also, if you guys was looking for a donation-based reading, all of the information is in the description box of all of my videos. So if y'all want to donate, if you got $2.22 or whatever, we can get an in-depth reading popping. You know what? Let's play a game, Jocelyn. I got a card right here for you, and I want to know if you can guess what it is. I wonder if you can guess the something about the card, the number, the animal that's on there, something. I'm gonna leave that right there for a second. Let me get something to drink, y'all. Well, we was up to 14. I would say 13. I would say that, but that's cliche. No, it's not a lion. You wanna give up or you wanna keep going? Want me to tell you what it is? It's number 12 card, the dragon. Wait, what I just do with the card? I mean the book. I think I left it in the kitchen. No, it's in my back pocket. Alright, so the dragon. Alright, the dragon. The message of the dragon is find inner strength and transformation. The dragon is a legendary creature often associated with a wide range of symbolic meanings, including power, wisdom, strength, and transformation. The interpretation, find inner strength and transformation of the dragon, can be examined in various ways. Number one, inner strength. The dragon is known for its power and courage, representing an endless source of inner strength. When you receive the message of the dragon, it might be an invitation to explore and cultivate your inner strength. It encourages you to find it encourages you to find the determination and confidence needed to overcome life challenges, to discover your inner resources, and to embrace limitless potential within you. What's up, Light? I didn't think you would be back today, but nice to see everyone. Right. You counted me out. Now you got to donate. All right. So where we at? Number two, wisdom and knowledge. The dragon is often considered a guardian of ancestral knowledge and wisdom. It is a life. Is a it had its long life and experience make it a symbol of wisdom, intelligence. When you receive the message of the dragon, it can be a call to seek knowledge and understanding of the world around you. It encourages you to learn from the past mistakes, to draw lessons from your experiences, and to grow in your wisdom and awareness. Transformation and rebirth. Number three, the dragon is also associated with with transformation and rebirth. Many cultures see the dragon as a symbol of rebirth and regeneration, as its ability to shapeshift makes it an icon of inner and outer transformation. When you receive the message of the dragon, it might be an invitation to embrace the transformative power of change. It encourages you to let go of old habits and limiting thought patterns, to evolve and grow through life's experiences, and to embrace your own, emerge stronger and wiser than before. What's up, blessed one? In summary, when you receive the dragon, it is an invitation to discover your inner strength and embrace your transformative power of life. It reminds you that you possess immeasurable power within you, that you have the ability to grow, evolve, and transform through life challenges and experience. So there you go. There goes the message for you. Hopefully, that's something that you can take with you throughout the days and weeks to come. All right, so we had Light, and who else did we have here? So is light next, or am I are we going in the right order, or what? Am I skipping somebody? Double tap that screen, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, donate to reciprocate. Remember, everything that you donate goes directly to food, shelter, and water. Don't forget to book your free consultation today. We can explore tarot, healing energy, and spiritual guidance and more. My phone number is 424-231-7097. My email is tarotisminds44@gmail.com. My email is tarotisminds44@gmail.com. So I'm transforming right now. New country, new life. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Now it's time to embrace it. All right, Light, I need to confirm that you're still here. Okay, Light, can I offer you a donation-based reading? All of the donation information is in the description box below, and also Nightbot just is posting all of my information. So we got Cash App, Chime, and PayPal. Everything is in the description box. So how much your donation gets you, all of that stuff is in the description box. Now, if you wanted a week ahead reading, if you wanted an in-depth week ahead reading, I would say send me 5. Cause I just got that for just general questions, and my week ahead reading is already in depth. So if you want like a week ahead reading, like I just did earlier, with the oracles and the tarot, shoot me like 5 or something like that, 5 or 10, like 5 or more, and I got you on the in depth. But if you just want to ask a question or just get a general read, and then you can follow the chart that's in the description box. All right, blessed one, can I offer you a donation based reading? Oh, I can be watching the game. What did he say? Before we get to the cards, I need a consultation. So the first thing I want to know is what did he say before he left? The Cowboys, they is thirsty. They is thirsty. I get to watch the game and do tarot. Oh shit! And the Eagles scored already.
Try Little Caesars pizza deal. 2 large pizzas for just $4.99 each. Online only. Pizza.
Kevin Batul on the left. First year calling plays for him because Kellen Moore took the Saints job against one of the greatest defensive play callers ever, Steve Spagnuolo. Well, the play calling it in. Here you go. Those practice call sheet and the size of a cue card. Looks like a penny for you. New days, very solid.
Um. So what kind of problems y'all was having in y'all relationship? It wasn't nothing that happened that led up to this. Bless one, you still there? What's going on, Chime? Hey, can y'all hear the TV? So I shuffled these cards for nothing. Okay. So I got the perspective card. It says better off, happiness, clear head space. So what I'm feeling is that okay, we got breaking point, limit, final star, overwhelmed. Well, give me one more. Silence, the frozen stone. So what I feel here is that it wasn't no real spark here. I think this is a person who looks for a mental and spiritual connection first before a physical connection, and I don't think it was really much there. All right. So what I would recommend you do, I forgot to ask you a question, but what I would recommend you do is just start focusing on self healing, working on anything that you think that you can be better at or need to be better at. Man, what happened? Did the internet just freeze again? All right, so what time can I expect my donation, bless one? I fucked up. Dang. He said, wow, feels like beer. Ah, that is so funny. Double tap that screen, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, donate to reciprocate. Remember, everything that you donate goes directly to food, shelter, and water. All right, so I see we got a couple of people who just came in. All right, so I see we got a couple of people who just came in. We did the collective week ahead reading on the last live before this one. So we're going straight in. How can I help you? Can I offer you a donation based reading? So we just gonna go ahead and just do readings right now. Man, these new GMC trucks is looking raw. Yo, so how can I help you? All right, let me know what we doing. We doing a freebie or we doing a donation base? What we doing, champ? I'm confused. You on hold what? I so you want me to wait to do this reading? I'm confused. So can you hear me at least? Okay, so you want me to go ahead and start? Are we doing a freebie? Did you want me to go in depth or what we doing? All right. About that bass. About that bass. Okay, so we're starting off the week with the theme of conflicted. There might be some tough decisions to make. You or somebody around you might be hot and cold about something. Or you might be suffering from multiple choices. All right. Um, the energy surrounding you this week points to a sense of conflict or indecision. You may feel torn between choices, pulled in different directions, or unsure whether to follow your heart or your head. Spirit is highlighting that this conflictive energy isn't meant to confuse you, it's meant to bring you into alignment with what truly matters. All right, confusion is often a sign that clarity is just around the corner. So for clarity, we pull 6 of cups, okay, to see who, what, when, where, why, or how, okay. So the 6 of cups, remember the number 6 is the harmony card. I mean the number, right? Love and harmony. This is the nostalgia card. So this card points to the past, nostalgia, or even soul connections. It suggests that the part of the conflict this week may stem from old emotions, memories, or memories resurfacing. Something or someone from the past may be influencing your current choices, making it harder to see what it's harder to see what's was pretty clear with the eyes. So don't let the nostalgia cloud your judgment. The past can teach you, but it shouldn't be able to trap you. Okay, so best course of action with this conflicted energy. All right, we got the 5 of Pentacles, and then we got the Soulmates card. What a hell of a connection, right? So I did 2 and 2. All right, I did 2 and 2. So 5 of Pentacles. Let's start there. Okay, Spirit is saying that the best course of action is for you to recognize where you may be feeling any lack, abandonment, or worry. This card is often perceiving yourself as outside in the cold. There go that cold again, right? The guidance is here to shift your focus from what feels missing to where support, resources, and love actually are available to you. What's up, Dad? You are not alone, and you definitely are not as alone as you think. All right. Uh, action step: ask for help. Okay, don't sit on anything right now. Allow yourself to lean in on support from spirit and from people. All right, trusted people. So the soulmates card, despite the conflicted energy and the feelings of lack, spirit is reminding you that a deep and meaningful connection is either present or entering your life path. This card balances the reading, while the 5 of Pentacles shows struggle. The Soulmates card affirms that true love, unity, and partnership are a part of your destiny. Even when you feel conflicted or alone, love has a way of finding you and grounding you in what's real. This week, Spirit is showing you that being conflicted doesn't mean you're lost. The past may resurface, but it's here to help you clarify your present choices. Don't focus on lack, instead of recognize the support and love available to you. With the soulmates card, spirit reassures you that connections meant for you will bring unity and deep love. When confusion arises, choose love. What's up, intuitive insights? Choose love, and it will always lead you home. All right, it will always lead you home. All right. So, Deborah, intuitive insights. Can I offer y'all donation-based readings? It's okay to say no. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, donate to reciprocate. Remember, everything that you donate goes directly to food, shelter, and water. How you like me now? I'm hungry, y'all. I'm about to warm up some of this little stuff from last night. How you like me now? Picked off. Touchdown. Damn. Chief about to get that smack. Travis Kelsey again. He a bomb. I keep trying to tell y'all. He the reason why they lost last week. What's up? What's your name, Bree? Something like that. What up? I'm alright. I've been on here for a little while. About to hop off in a minute. What's going on with you? Oh yeah, I appreciate that. Can I offer you a donation-based reading? Wow. Oh, I think I told you that before. I can't do the super chats for the donation-based readings. I do it this time, but you got to send that to me directly. The super chat is just for people who just want to tip and show support. You said you're waiting for money to clear. What time our money clear? Oh my God. Let me finish my food. We're gonna get started in a second. Wow. So how much am I gonna get? Defense. It's short. Well, see, realistically, how much are you wanting as a donation? Don't ask me how much I want, because then you give me the green light to ask for anything I want. Let me get 100. Let me get $111 just to make it even. Angel numbers, or you can do 2222. Touchdown. He, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a clear touchdown. That was a touchdown. Yes, challenge it. I don't know, man. I think the Eagles gonna win it again. What's up, Bright? How you doing, beautiful? That's a touchdown. My day is plenty fine. Manifesting better. All right, little Missy, where you at? Double tap that screen, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, donate to reciprocate. Remember, everything that you donate goes directly to food, shelter, and water. We are doing donate. Oh shit, I'm tripping. I wish we was doing donation based readings. I have like 2 views per live. So we are doing week ahead readings. I guess you can donate like a minimum of 5 for an in-depth week ahead reading. We already did the collective reading on the last live, so if y'all want to check that out, it's like the first 20 something minutes of that live. So yeah, that's where we at right now. You doing a hair treatment on yourself? Can I offer you a reading? Can I offer you a donation based reading? Maybe they stopped forward progress. What's up, Lisa Hewitt? How you doing today? All right. How you doing on this fine Sunday, Lisa? You want a freebie reading? I was talking to Bright. Yeah, I was talking to you, Bright. Can I offer you a donation-based reading, Lisa? You ain't broke. All right. So I think Bright is up next. So I'm assuming you're saying you want are you so you just want a free week ahead reading? Uh Bright. And it's all good, Lisa. It's all good. That don't mean you can't get a read. And I'm just, I got to do my due diligence. So you, so what? You a Brown? What team? What you a? Oh, I thought that was a Cleveland tile you had on your. You want a spirit animal? Where are you from, Lisa? Oh, okay. Lou, I don't think I ever seen this card before. This a penguin card. All right. So you got the number 41 card, the Penguin. Embrace challenges with calmness and grace. Embrace challenges with calmness and grace. Number 41. All right. The penguin is an iconic animal of polar regions, known for its ability to adapt to extreme conditions and challenges of its environment. Let's explore the concept embrace challenges with calmness and grace in the context of the penguin. All right, Bright. So, number one, adaptability to extreme conditions. Penguins live in some of the Earth's most hostile environments, from cold waters of Antarctica to the remote islands of the southern hemisphere. Despite difficulties of living in such conditions, penguins demonstrate remarkable adaptability and resilience. When we receive the message of the penguin, we are encouraged to emulate its adaptability and find ways to confront life's challenges with calmness and grace, even when circumstances seem adverse. Number two, patience and endurance. Penguins often undertake long marches across ice and snowstorms to reach their nesting sites. I need to turn on the light. Nesting sites or hunting grounds. This requires patience, endurance, and determination. When we receive the message of the penguin, we are invited to be patient and resilient in the face of challenges along our journey. It encourages us not to be discouraged by difficulties, but to persevere with calmness and grace, maintaining our determination, confidence, and achieving our goals. Grace in facing adversity. Despite the harsh conditions that they live in, penguins maintain a certain grace in their movement and interaction with their environment. This grace can be seen from accepting life's challenges and difficulties with calmness and dignity. When we receive the message of the penguin, we are invited to face adversity with the same grace and dignity, accepting challenges as a part of our journey and finding ways to overcome with calmness and confidence. In summary, when we receive the message of the penguin, we are invited to confront life challenges with calmness and grace and determination. This allows us to navigate through difficulties with resilience and confidence, maintaining our dignity and trust and overcoming obstacles along the way. There you go. So what you think about the penguin card, number 41? You're welcome. All right, what about Lisa? You still in the building? Hey, that phone always look raw. Galaxy Z Fold 7? Alright, you better hurry back. Wait, what happened to the lady that donated? Where did she go? She just stopped texting me. She said the donation didn't stop. Little Missy, where you at? You still here, Little Missy? Probably not. I was just joking when I said the 100. Okay, so what about Lisa? You still in the building? What up, Sophie? You want a week ahead? Now, give me 1 second while I pull up the cards for you. Hmm. Double tap that screen, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, donate to reciprocate. Remember, everything that you donate goes directly to food, shelter, and water. Packers and the Browns next week. Okay, so I got your cards. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right, Lisa. So we're going to start off with the vibe of the week, and it says obscurity, secrets, mysteries, and concealing. Very interesting. So I asked for more clarity, and I don't know who, what, when, where, but we gonna see. Okay. So the energy surrounding you, the energy surrounding you this week might feel cloaked in mystery. This may not be what they seem, but some truths could be hidden either by others or because you're not ready to see them fully. Spirit is showing that this isn't meant to cause you fear, but to remind you that patience and truth, I'm sorry, patience and trust are key when answers are still unfolding. The unseen does not mean the unavailable. Okay? What's hidden will soon come to light. So the clarity card we got here is going to be the Fool card. So this is the number 0 card of the major arcana. And this 0 represents infinite potential. Okay, the Fool isn't someone who's dumb, they're foolishly optimistic. Meaning that they know there could be some sort of dangers, but they ignore it, okay? So the Fool card here is actually very powerful. While obscurity brings shadows, the Fool card brings a brand new path. The number 0 represents infinite potential, a clean slate, and freedom of new beginnings. Spirit is showing us Spirit is showing us that what feels hidden or uncertain right now may be actually the threshold of a new journey. To see through the obscurity, you must be willing to step forward and trust with curiosity and an open heart. Even in the unknown, your faith is your compass. Okay, he overthrew him again. So, best course of action. We actually pulled two cards for best course of action. It's going to be one, the Five of Pentacles. This card is highlighting the feelings of lack, abandonment, and scarcity. Spirit is asking you not to let your current struggles define your perspective. You may feel left out in the cold, but there is always help available when you shift your focus, okay? So that card is saying tap into faith. The second card that we have for the best course of action this week is going to be the Six of Swords, okay? So together, the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Swords provides guidance for movement. Spirit is urging you to transition from struggle, both mentally and emotionally. This is about choosing peace, even if the journey feels slow, and trusting that you are leaving behind turbulence for calm waters. All right. The combined message of these two cards is saying that please, please, please do not cling on to hardships that's rooted in fear. Release what weighs you down and trust forward movement. Trust the forward movement that spirit is guiding you to. Don't cling on to hardships. Release what's weighing you down right now. Okay. So Lisa, in closing, I just want to say that this week Spirit is acknowledging the obscurity that you feel right now. The unknown can be unsettling. The soul shows, the Fool shows that it's also, the Fool shows that this is also full of possibility here. The Five of Pentacles reminds you to not temporarily struggle, to not let temporary struggle blind you from support, while the Six of Swords is saying you need to be encouraged as you embrace transition and allow peace to carry you forward. Even in the mystery or the unknown of the future, you are stepping into new beginnings. Trust the journey because clarity is on its way. Oh, congratulations. How can I help you, Sophie? You going back out? Let's go. Go ahead. I was I was I was just asking. Touchdown, bomb. All right, Lisa, you want a freebie, or you want? Well, how can I help you? You said you're gonna donate when you get paid. That's cool, Lisa. I'm not tripping. I appreciate it. Now, the only thing I say is that if you're gonna make that promise, just keep it. I know how life is though, so I'm. This is just my main source of income, so I got to do my due diligence by offering donation-based readings. I don't got no other income besides this, so. You said what? No, it's free. It's free. I'm getting the cards together right now. All right, so we're going to be starting off with the intimacy card, okay? Bonding, sensual, and confiding. Intimacy, okay? So, Sophie, the energy this week is pulling you into closeness, not just in romance, but in emotional honesty and vulnerability. Spirit is highlighting connection, trust, and shared moments. This card points toward a week where you may feel called to bond more deeply with others or open in ways that you feel both exciting and tender. True intimacy begins when you feel safe enough to be fully seen. Okay? So I asked for clarity who, what, when, where, why, or how. And we got the devil card. All right. So understand the devil card actually carries earth energy. All right. So the devil card shows us where intimacy can become entangled with attachment, obsession, and unhealthy patterns. Oh, I forgot to put the card. My bad. With Earth energy, this card is grounded in material desires, but it also warns of becoming bound by them. All right, numerologically speaking, the number 15 card reduces down to the number 6. And remember, this is a major arcana card. And with that being said, the major arcana card, no matter if it's going to be slow or gradual or fast and hard, this is going to be something that's going to be a dominant energy moving forward for the weeks, months, and even years ahead. Can I offer you a donation based reading, Cam, baby? So, when you add 1 plus 5, you get the number 6, and that's the number of harmony and balance in relationships. The reason why the number 6 is demonized is because we can fall too in love with said thing. Okay. So spirit is asking you to check on yourself right now. And you gotta ask yourself, are you bonding from freedom or from fear of being alone? Are you confiding to deepen a love or are you doing this out of dependency? With intimacy, intimacy without balance comes entrapment, okay? Spirit is asking you for awareness and healthy boundaries. All right. So I pulled the Four of Cups as the best course of action. All right. So this card asks you to pause for a moment and reflect before diving into any connections this week. Uh, with water energy, the Four of Cups is about emotions, but the number 4 is about stability and having a strong foundation. Whenever you see the number 4 in tarot, I want you to think 4 legs on the table. Spirit is urging you not to rush into bonds right now or make any attachments without discerning whether they are truly nourishing. All right, this is a week of contemplation for you, okay? Seeking what's being offered, but also making sure you're not missing what spirit is trying to hand you. All right. The message of this card is don't settle for surface level intimacy. Wait for what's really aligned with your soul. Okay. So in closing, I'll get back to the chat in a second. In closing, spirit is inviting you uh into deeper intimacy, but with wisdom. The devil card reveals that the need to check your attachments and ensure that any bonds or connections that you have is built on love and not fear. The Four of Cups reminds you to pause and reflect before engaging fully. Um, and remember that true connection isn't just about physical or emotional closeness. It's about choosing relationships that bring balance, growth, and authenticity. All right. Let love be freeing, not binding. And when you choose wisely, intimacy becomes a gift, not a chain. All right. So I added this guy. I thought he was cute like 30 minutes ago. Maybe it's speaking about him. I think that you're moving too fast. I think that you need to at least sleep on this reading. Write down the cards, write down the meaning of the cards and everything like that, and come back to it. Um, It doesn't have to be one person in specific, because remember, the reading is about you. It's about you making the good choices. It's not about whether a person is bad. It's about recognizing if a person is compatible with you or not. Right? So you discern. So one of the things that I would say off the top of my head about discerning who's right is checking on their values. See, a lot of people, they go straight from you cute, you single, I'm cute, I'm single, let's have sex and be together forever. That is not a solid foundation for a relationship. I always say this: whatever you want, whatever you like, whatever your dream is in life, that person has got to match that. And so I always say this: the less you are compatible with your mate, the more friends you need. I'm going to say that again. The less compatible with your mate you are, the more friends you need. Because for me, looking for a mate, I want everything in my mate. I want my lover to be, I mean, of course, I want other friends too, but I don't want my wife just to be like a sex toy or just to cook for me. Or I want her to be my lover. I want her to be my friend. I want her to see this. I want her to like the same things I like. See things the way I see it. And of course, not everybody is going to be perfectly 100% compatible, but I always say real love is supposed to flow. Another thing that I will focus on about having discernment is being healed, right? Having a healed mind and heart is going to open up your discernment to be able to see if a person is compatible with you in the future. So I would recommend you hitting me up and we can really go in on this. But like I always say this, and I'm gonna leave you with this: love is supposed to flow together, right? Like a kindergarten puzzle, right? Like a 4-piece puzzle, right? Like when you first open up that puzzle, yeah, it's a few pieces in there, and we just got to put the picture together. But it's more or less about being able to. I'm losing track of thought. I just read your message. Let me read this message. I don't get that fear of thinking if I move away from this person, I won't find someone better than them, even though we're not even together. Well, I ain't gonna lie, that thinking is a curse. That thinking is what the cards was just talking about. That's fear. That's the fear that they was talking about. We build in relationships off compatibility, not off fear. Remember, the number 4 brings 4 legs to a table. So if fear is a part of that, if fear is one of the legs of the table, then that table ain't gonna stand long. It ain't gonna be able to hold under pressure because it's rooted in something that's not solid. Fear is something that's very fluctuating, I guess you could say it. You know what I'm saying? It's not something that's going to really hit home for real. But Sophie, you've been around for a while, so you know how to get in contact with me. So, you know, there's only so much we can do on these lives, man. I really want to help y'all, but the people don't be hitting me up, so there's only but so much I can do. So, last call for alcohol. Anybody want a donation-based reading? I'm taking donation-based readings. If not, then I'm out of this beach for a couple hours. I'll be back later on, but I'm about to be out for a little while. All right, y'all. See, and that's the thing. Make time, right? Get my phone number, get my email, shoot me a message right now. Even if you can't sit by the phone, if you had enough time to wait all this time for a live reading and sit through the reading, then you got plenty of time to shoot me a text message or an email. It's about your priorities. It's about what you want. Because if you notice, I said hit me up. I didn't say send me a donation, then hit me up. So that means that whether you got a donation or not, you could possibly get some help. So you just got to make time for what you want. And with that being said, it's been an honor and a pleasure to be of service. And I wouldn't rather be nowhere else but right here, right now, doing what I'm doing. All right. So if you know what I'm about to say it with me. Peace, love, health, and wealth. Anything else, put it back on the shelf because I ain't buying it. Peace.